Morning arrives at Mercy's household exceptionally early. And for the people that wind up getting up early, particularly for the pair of somewhat estranged siblings, this works as a functional meeting time between the four of you. Now, Mercy and Harlock, you've had a lot to consider the last day. You've been asked for a particular favor. Something from, well, your business associate, Thog. Assistance running a baseball game. Assistance in his homeland of Oleron. But you run into a particular issue at this juncture. Furia leans in, tenting his fingers, placing his chin on top of them. All right. I believe we've assembled the greatest minds on the island at this table.
I'm included?
Of course.
Oh my god.
You're a genius blacksmith.
That's true.
Your work is without peer, darling.
Oh, that's lovely.
And for our greatest assembled minds, I have a very simple question.
Is this the Illuminati?
Yes, it is. Does anyone in the Illuminati know what a baseball is?
Is it my time to shine?
Well, have you played baseball before?
Do you actually know?
I am the biggest baseball fan.
Really?
Yeah, Thomas Abernathy is the greatest pitcher of all time.
Huh.
Emil adjusts his glasses. Well, I don't really have any room to contradict that, so I guess, yes, that sounds... Where did you learn about it? Is it... We didn't have baseball in Free Arc. Did you learn about it while you were traveling?
I used to imagine it. I used to go, in between study sessions, I used to go into an abandoned park where all of the monsters were, and I'd imagine them playing baseball.
So real question. Have you ever played baseball or even seen a real game or...
No, but I've envisioned it 1,000 times in my mind. Nobody knows baseball better than me.
You know what? That's enough for me, quite frankly. The confidence is strong.
I'm impressed. So, in that case, Freya turns over to you, Mercy, and you, Harlock. Do you think you're going to take Thog up on his offer?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I think we have to. I think it's destiny.
Well, in that case, I will get to work on assisting you on my end. He stands, sort of like straightens his back, punches it twice to cause the muscles to unclench, and moves over to the alchemy lab. Every good baseball team, based on my passing understanding, something that I absorbed while you all were doing those delightful raft races, was, it's heavily merchandised, right? You all need a sports drink.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what Chubsy Magoo, the best batter of all time, says. He always says this. He always says, well, you know, boys, we can't play a baseball game without a sports drink.
That's a good catchphrase. It's easy to remember.
And it pushes the merch. Emil quietly is like, well, I wasn't invited directly to the team, so I think I could probably... I know what I'm going to do. He leans over. And for a second, you feel your name almost naturally slip from his lips before he catches himself. And he leans over to the side and he's like, if you have any of those books that used to inspire you, I can read up and try to, I'll work on, being your fan.
Emil.
Yes?
What do you think I've been carrying in this backpack for all these years?
Alchemy supplies.
She takes out the backpack and dumps it. There's alchemy supplies and her son in there, but dozens of baseball books.
Oh my word. This is, the greatest hits of Dick Ballerson.
Yeah, Dick Ballerson, the greatest outfielder of all time.
I'll start here. Thank you. Starts to flip through the pages as Mercy, you thump, thump, thump. You hear a heavy impact on the door.
Oh, I'll be right back. I don't want to interrupt this bonding experience happening here regarding all these very real names. Mercy scurries over the door and pops it open.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Welcome.
Heard you were organizing a meeting of the greatest minds on the island, so we waited and gave you some time.
It's okay if you forgot.
Thog sort of like walks into the room as Freya in the background loudly curses, mixing different like vaguely fizzing materials together. Oh, getting started on the sports drinks already.
Oh.
You know, it's like they always used to say, you can't play a ball game without a sports drink.
That's what I was just saying.
I have heard
You
that.
say that, huh?
What makes a sports drink sportsed?
I am trying to extract the sports to add to the drink right now. I will have your answer within minutes.
Will it enhance our performance? Because I feel like there's really no point unless it enhances our performance on the field. Ideally off the field as well, but, you know, you're the sports drink, man.
Listen, it's a drink with sport in the name. Of course it's going to enhance your performance.
Good.
Oh my god, Dick Ballerson? Seriously, guys? Nice.
Yeah, and if you look here on page 10, this is where Bull Steverson made this game-winning catch that won them the World Series.
Oh, Bull Steverson. Honestly, I'm more of a Pissy Cryboy fan myself at this point in the tale.
I do like Pissy Cryboy. He is an underdog champion.
Thog sits at fucking Marcus just sits sharing a chair. No eye contact. Nothing. It just happens.
No, I'm not a huge baseball fan myself, but
Yeah.
well, I mean, I say that I don't know a lot of players, but I'm a bit of a Grubs fan.
You like the Grubs?
Yeah, I like the Grubs. I mean, don't talk to me if you're a fucking Spankies fan, dude.
West Wormwood's really fallen off in the recent years. The Grubs,
Yeah.
they got. I heard they got carried off by. He flips through the
It
pages.
was I think it was chunk stuff in the trunk.
Wait, hold on. You're a Chunk supporter?
I'm not. I'm
You're in the pocket
I'm
of Big Chunk?
I'm a Grubs supporter. I'm iffy on Chunk.
His gaze fixates on you for a split second, and you feel like your soul's being weighed in real time. And then you go, I'm iffy on Chunk. He's like, that? Yeah, no, Chunk's an iffy player. I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Some seasons he's in, some seasons he's out. Just like the Grubs.
Just like the Grubs.
I thought the rebranding of the Grubs into the Cicadas, like once every 18 years or whatever, I thought that was kind of brilliant, but like,
really,
we're back to Grubs
it's
now.
kind of well, yeah, they've got to change it back.
Everyone sits around the table, and Thug's like, no, seriously, everyone? Thank you for your support. So, I should probably fill you in on how this is going to work at first. We are partaking in a very sacred ritual.
The most sacred.
We can almost call this an off-season because this has been let's call it ritualistically repurposed in order to determine parts of Al-Irani policy and crap, I'm using all the buzzwords. So this ain't just a baseball game.
It's a way of life.
It's a way of life, yeah. But
Okay.
this, most importantly, this is a it's a demon summoning ritual.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's a demon summoning
For what
ritual.
demon?
Yeah.
Is that something
Wait.
we should be doing?
Wait, are you saying that they're crossing the hell barrier?
Yes. So
The local demon team is finally getting their chance at the big leagues?
here's the thing: the local demon team. How old are those books? He like leans in. You're basing all this off 50-year-old information. The Devils, the Steel City, the Devils. they became big. The whole nature of the World Series changed. We're participating in another World Series now. Listen, all around baseball, the entire game's changed. It makes sense. Like, all those books you're operating off of are ancient. All the new stuff is, mascots. You know how every team has a mascot? Grub's got the grub.
One of my favorite parts of the game
Oh
is
yeah,
the Grubs
like
Grub.
we have don't.
Yeah, actually.
but not. The mascots are all fake. They're
Right.
representations of some idea or creature or something.
Right.
Yeah, the new deal is demonology and the art of summoning has been allowed in Oleron and sort of perfected for one purpose and one purpose alone. Every team, should they win the Netherworld Series, is allowed to summon their mascot through the breach in reality and allow them to take a year on this mortal world.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with now.
Don't the grubs live on Earth all the time?
Yeah, no, it's why the grubs are like massively falling off.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to do? Summon a handful of grubs? Anyone could do
Well,
that.
I mean,
I
I
can't.
think ideally they'd summon the mother grub, but I mean, they haven't had a chance at the.
I don't like the mother grub. It scares me. It's
It
big.
scares all of us, okay? But it's important.
It's big.
And you want us to play in this or participate?
Yes, I do, actually.
But that does bring up an important question. What mascot are we trying to bring forth?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I only know a few demons.
So it's not just demons that can get summoned, it's any creature from anywhere beyond the veil, or whatever wizarding term it is. It says almost looking over to Marcus for approval.
It's beyond the veil. Yeah, that's right.
Beyond the veil, okay. So that could be up, down, sideways. I don't know where they come from.
No, up, please.
Diagonal.
Diagonal? He looks over to Mercy for approval, cocking an eyebrow.
Like a so-so hand. I mean, diagonal can go two very important ways, so we'll talk.
What happens if you just make your mascot like a guy from the mortal plane?
It's like the Grubs.
Oh.
Did they get summoned?
Yeah, it'd be like the Grubs. I
Does
mean,
that
unless the
count as
Grubs...
beyond the veil? Where's this veil?
Everywhere, but nowhere.
Oh.
No, Greg, you're safe. You're safe. He's like patting his shoulder.
Regardless, there's some pretty wild mascots lined up this year for summoning. Not only could they cause chaos should they win across all of Oleron, likely spilling into our business. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna pretend that that's why I'm motivated to do this. The winner of the Netherworld series not only gets their mascot summoned, they do have no small amount of political prestige. Like, you'll see in Harlock's books, he gestures over. It's not exactly the same as being able to dictate policy, but at the very least, he runs a hand over his scalp, sort of like clearing away his hair, and you actually see scars sort of lining the top of his forehead before it like resets back into place, the grease holding it there. I have a vested interest in this one because at the very least, we get a full pardon and diplomatic immunity within the borders of Oleron, and
Oh, I love diplomatic immunity.
yeah, no, superstar privilege. It's
All of us, the entire team.
yeah,
Wow.
Helps me get away with murder.
It'd help our goals on the Shrouded Isles, and you notice Thog's eyes sort of shift. It's rare that Thog lies and gives away tells that he's lying. So it's more of a signal that he's withholding information. There's something significant about this to him specifically that he is keeping trapped inside that noggin of his.
So this pardon, is this given to the people that actually win, or can they give it to someone else?
It's more or less extended to the team, and then the team itself can pretty much go, oh yeah, these are like, these guys are part of my Sky Brood. Sorry, Sky Brood won like 2 years ago. So it's like, yeah, these guys are part of my Sky Brood. And then the Alarani won't bother you, really. But
none of us are under arrest.
no, I might be if I go back.
So how are we going to do this? Because isn't this tournament taking place in Oleron?
It is,
Yeah.
which is, yeah.
Oh, so you need us to play while you're in jail.
No.
You have a fake mustache.
Thankfully. No, also.
I put away my briefcase of fake mustaches.
I genuinely appreciate all of your attempts to help me hide from the pursuit of the law over in Oleron.
What?
It's the Alderani law, right?
But-
It doesn't. It's not a real
Oh,
thing.
right, it doesn't apply here.
No, we aren't going to hide from the law. Everything that we're doing is very legal. Is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Because Oleron is a wonderful state that has frequently uses imprisoned baseball players to play on their teams, and oftentimes they'll place big bounties on people's heads in an attempt to get them to pretty much like play baseball for us or go to jail, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's what
there's
happened to Barry Clubs.
Poor Barry Clubs.
Emil sighs, rest in peace, Barry.
So they want to like forcibly recruit you, Thog, to play baseball for the
Pretty
state?
much.
That's kind of fucked up.
So that isn't happening to me
Okay.
because I am just a normal criminal. But we can exploit this a little bit. So long as I'm playing on a team, it'll be fine.
Okay.
No arrest, no nothing. It's just if we don't win, we will need to flee the country immediately.
Well, that's
I was
easy.
planning on fleeing the country immediately anyway.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
wait a minute. I'm sorry. Just a double check. It sounds like if this goes poorly, we could all be arrested?
Just me.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. Normally I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest. Normally, because I am ultimately, he sighs again, color flushing his cheeks. I'm mostly risking my own neck here. Normally I wouldn't ask, but I guess this is a rare opportunity that I feel genuinely pretty confident in you guys and your ability to swing this.
Because it's baseball.
Don't worry, boss. We got
Yeah,
this.
I got that.
Yeah.
Swing
So
it.
we're defending you in the court of baseball.
That's a great way to think
It's
about it.
actually a field.
You can count on us, Thog. I think that we have a
Yeah.
pretty good chance.
Harlock raises her hand.
Yeah, Harlock.
Have we decided who we're summoning on top of the diplomatic immunity?
We could go for the snuffle bunt, I guess.
Can it be Chungo?
Could have what now?
I just really want to summon Chungo. It's been like 20 years.
Who is that? You cannot just throw that into the ether.
You guys don't know Chungo? Emil,
Marcus
you know
pulls
Chungo,
out a baseball almanac and desperately flips through it. Hasn't Chungo been blacklisted for like 20 years?
right? It has nothing to do with baseball. He's from beyond the
Do
veil.
we have to
okay.
summon anything? And some of these characters sound a little nefarious.
We could summon a firefighter. We could get a dentist, like a real one.
What about actually, we could get a demon dentist. And you know they're going to have the proper certification because they're all about bureaucracy down there.
Give Dr. Skull and Bones a chance.
It's so there's already definitely a demon being summoned. That's the whole point of the Steel City the Devils. They summoned the devil. Like the devil.
The devil?
Oh, there is
The devil.
there is
Shit.
an
devil.
actual the devil. Oh, okay.
The devil. Yeah,
That's something we shouldn't let happen.
It is happening though, right?
It's unfortunately already. Yeah, it's already happened a few times actually.
Neat.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The devil comes up, does some stuff in Oleron, and then departs back down to.
That explains the capitalism.
I didn't want to say it, so thank you.
I'll say it.
I found Chungo.
Yeah, see? We can do Chungo instead of the devil.
Yeah. We all have skulls, and it says Chungo loves eating skulls.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about
I'm
him.
using that.
Sorry, just to clarify, Emil, are you saying Chungo or Jungo? Because I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Chungo.
Chungo.
Chungo as in he chomps on skulls.
Oh,
It does the cha-cha, yeah.
It's what I imagined after the baseball games in the horror park.
Okay.
Oh, should I look for Jungo? Jungo is probably also in here.
yeah, no, I don't want the skull eater. My family has skulls. It will not do.
For now.
What?
You hear in the background Faria just like muttering to himself, just like, I would like to see any demon even attempt to consume any of our skulls. Only mine would likely give way. The rest of our family is made of far sterner stuff.
Well, they'd have to go through me first. No shot.
Exactly.
Kisses.
I would not like to see that. That sounds traumatizing.
No, it does for him.
In a way, a skull is a lack of faith in the world because you feel like your brain needs to be protected from outside forces.
Well, but it does. It very much does.
It definitely does.
It's like armor on the inside.
Yeah.
I still yearn for the day that my body could collapse into elastic goo. A nervous system simply suspended throughout the mass.
One day.
How would you move? How would you move?
One day we'll all be jellyfish.
Okay, very cool. Anyway, I already kind of got a mascot in mind.
Okay.
It's fine. You could
Who is it?
trust me on that.
Is it
Okay,
gonna eat
I'll
our
trust
skulls?
It's
But I need to know who it
it's
is.
not gonna eat your skulls. It's just trust me. You'll meet them soon.
Okay.
I mean this so genuinely and not in a mean way at all. Are you summoning like a date? That would be cute.
Aw.
no, I'm good. I'm good on that front.
Oh, I got more information
doubling
than I
over.
planned.
Listen. It's
I feel like you're hiding something, Thog.
we're heading back to a place that
There's history.
yeah, played baseball for it once, and right now it's a little more than a ghost town. So bringing in a team from the outside is the best possible thing I can do.
I'm not going to press you for anything because I'm more than happy to assist, and I think we are all in agreement on that front. However,
Absolutely.
I'm going to press him.
Sorry, what did you say? I really hope I misheard you.
I think Harlock said yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought you said I'm gonna kiss him. So, in any case,
No.
Emil quietly off to the side. I heard mating press him.
we heard every single possible base that could have been addressed, all right?
Just like baseball.
Just like baseball. But if there is something that could, I don't know, inhibit our performance in this baseball game or could cause us problems in general, we should know it, but I'm not going to press
Right.
you if it is strictly personal. Though I feel like considering a lot of the baggage I've been hearing, I think we should probably start pressing on these details.
Yeah, I feel like having as much information as possible is probably going to help us in the long run.
I've got the screws.
Okay. So the place we're going to is right next to Steel City, actually. It's sort of out near the outskirts.
Steel City, the city that never sleeps.
Because it can't, because the devil lives there.
Yeah. It's hot.
Also, I also want to double check. When you say Steel City, is it like the metal or burglary?
Yeah, it's like the metal.
Oh, okay.
No, but that is, that's
Another problem.
That's another issue.
All right.
Regardless, we're gonna be heading to a small settlement on the outside. Used to have different names, but due to mismanagement and fights with the local Steel City bureaucracy, been renamed. It's over a small mountain that used to be named Burgeoning Meadows. Now it's called Poor Mountain. And then you go over to the other side, and we're gonna be playing for a little settlement known as Famine Valley.
Oh, that's bleak.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be like the rusty belt or something, but that's bleak.
Yeah,
But if misheard, it sounds like family values, and I can get behind that.
Wow, you really have to mishear it to get that.
We can mumble
That's like
it.
mating press level.
From the ears that brought you, I'ma kiss him.
I did burn one of them.